What's going on, guys? Welcome to The Average Gamer, and in today's video I'm going to show you how you can make this simple farm using pretty much, again, using only wood. From what I've calculated, you can get, I believe it's 42 trees within a 25 block by 21 ratio, but I'll show you around now. As you can see, when I come up here, not only have I got the trees at the top, I've also got the potato plants right next to them, so you can come along, chop down the trees, you can collect your potato plants. If you're wondering how I built that elevator at the start, I will put a link in the description on my previous video how I show you actually make that elevator. What I tend to do is chop down the trees from the bottom, and then once you knock them down, you'll get a seed or a pine cone back. So I simply just replant it, and you just go around. When you're running low on wood, go around, chop all the trees down, and then just simply replace them with the pine cones or whatever seeds you have. And I think in about a day or two in the game, it'll regrow. Obviously, the longer you leave it, the bigger the trees grow. The bigger the trees are, the more wood you get for breaking them down. But yeah, that's basically it. So what I'll do now is I'll show you how you actually build this. I won't build this all again. I'll just build one section of it, and then obviously you can just do as many sections as you want when you build it yourself. Okay guys, for this build you're going to need wood blocks, wood pillars and wood plates. What you first want to do is start building what would look like if you imagine like a trough on a farm, but when you're placing these down, make sure that you, obviously you can see the green outline of the square, even though it's only a side plate, you can see that whole outline of the block. You need to make sure that the remainder of the block faces outside of the trough, so you can actually put things inside, which will be the actual forest ground, so you can plant your trees. Okay, so when you put them all down, obviously the bottom layer is for the trees, so this is where you start putting the forest ground into the actual into the trough. Now what you need to make sure, you have to leave a 3-block gap in between each tree, or else you can't put it down. So as you can see here, I'm going to put the block down in the first one, go 3 blocks, put another one down, and then repeat the process until I get to the end. Okay, so once you've got all your forest ground into the trough, what you then need to do is just fill in the 3-block gaps with, again, wood blocks or log cabin wood blocks, whichever one you want to use. Okay, so once your wood blocks are in the gaps, you then need to take out your wood pillars and then put them in the middle of those 3 blocks and go up about 4 pillars, so you got enough room. Okay, so once your pillars are built, again you need to take out your wood plates again, and then rotate in the way that I do and put one either side of the pillar at the top. You need to leave a gap in the middle between the two, because that's where the tree is going to grow. If you leave that there, once the tree grows, it just simply smashes through. So you may as well just leave it out now. Saves wood. Okay, and once you've placed the wood plates at the top, you then need to put the wood plates at either end of the farm and go up 5 blocks. And once you've placed those wood plates, we then need to take out the forest ground and then put the forest ground on top of the pillars and on the plates next to them. Okay, once the forest ground is in place, you then just need to repeat the process that you did for the bottom. So putting the wood plates on the outside so you've got a secondary trough at the top. Okay, so once you've done that, you can then start planting your potato plants or your blueberry seed, whatever you might have. As you can see, there's a gap in between each one. This is so the tree can go through that gap without breaking the wood plate. Now, when the trees do grow into their sort of full maturity, if you want, like where they're like really thick and they have like 1,000 wood per when you break them down, they will sort of glitch through the side of the wood plates, but won't actually break them. So it might look a bit strange, but it does the job. It saves on space. It's rather compact and it's relatively easy to build, and I think it looks pretty good as well. Okay guys, that's this build finished. Like I said, I'd recommend that you build 5 or 6 of these, or even maybe more in a row, and then you can build an elevator going up to the top so you can collect your potato plants once they've grown. Like I said, if you want me to see a video on how to make that elevator, I'll leave a link in the description for you. I hope you enjoyed today's build. Please give it a like, comment, and of course subscribe, and I'll see you next time.